Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Mir Mohamed and my metric number is FAV 0620210047. Today, me and my group member are going to present a topic about aircraft damage which include cause and effect. Accident in the aviation industry can occur due to manufacture. An aviation accident is the worst nightmare of every pilot or passenger that has ever ridden in an aircraft. Although air travel is one of the safest forms of transportation, accidents do happen with dramatic and terrifying results. The causes of this aviation accident vary greatly depending on specific circumstances and problems that may develop during the flight process. However, aviation accidents do happen in any time and harm human life. It is unpredictable and unpreventable accident with the resulting loss of life tragic. We understand that there is no amount of money can replace who has been lost in any type of accident or any destruction. Aviation accident case can be extremely complex because it might lead to a lot of things happen in a single time. Many people are at risk of injury when aviation accident occur. Injuries from aviation accident can range from minor cuts and bruises to catastrophic injuries or death. It is depending on the situation of the accident. Then, when serious aviation accidents occur, such as including severe burn, neck and back injuries, spinal cord injuries, head injury, and brain injuries. Less severe personal injuries can also occur due to falling luggage, turbulence, or unsafe airport facilities. Well, pilot, crew, and passenger are in the most dangerous condition, but aviation accident can also injure people on the ground, such as visitors to air, show, airport crew, emergency responders, and others who are struck by falling shutter and caught in post-accident fire or explosion. Aviation accident can be caused by several different measures of factors, including human error, unpredictable bad weather, engine failure, aviation component failure, and device failure. Besides that, other common causes of this aviation accident, such as air traffic control error, bird strike, fire in the cargo hold or cabin, design flaw, sabotage, fuel starvation, hijacking, and lighting problems. Being involved in an airplane accident is a nightmare scenario for any air traveler, crew, and pilot alike. Statistically, air travel is among the safest means of transport, but at the same time, it is also associated with sporadic accidents that have proven to be extremely terrifying ordeal for all those involved due to a vast array of reasons. The causes of this accident are of varying nature and depend on some problems that are originated during some stage of the flight process.
Next, my name is Muhammad Zuishak bin Jamal Nasir. My MEATECH number is FAV06-2021-005. I will continue this topic more deeply and I hope you enjoy it. For the starter, the main thing that can be the cause of an aircraft damage is FOD, that stands for Foreign Object Debris. Foreign Object Debris at airports includes any object found in an inappropriate location that as a result of being in that location can damage equipment or injure personnel. FOD includes a wide range of material, including loose hardware, pavement fragments, catering supplies, building materials, rocks, sand, piece of luggage, and even wildlife. FOD is found at terminal gates, cargo aprons, taxiways, runways, and run-up pads at the airports. There are three main areas that require specific attention. First, runway FOD, apron FOD, And thirdly, maintenance FOD. For the runway FOD, this relates to various objects that may be fallen from other aircraft or the vehicle, broken ground equipment, birds, and many more that are present on the runway that may adversely affect fast-moving aircraft during the takeoff and landing. Runway FOD has the greatest potential of causing damage than any kind of FOD. For the apron FOD, this type of FOD may seem less harmful than the previous one. It should be noted that jet blast can easily move small objects onto the runway. For the lastly, maintenance FOD. This relates to various objects such as tools, materials, or small parts that are used in maintenance activity in aircraft maintenance sites and construction work sites and can cause damage to the aircraft. Now, many questions will come to our mind about this topic. For example, where does the object come from? There are two factors that can affect the presence of handling FOD at the airport. The first factor is human error. Some workers at the airport does not realize that they accidentally left a book that at the inappropriate location, or some workers do not realize they are in front of the aircraft, and they will notify as a FOD. The situation can lead to a death or injuries, or even worse. For the second factor, is the nature itself. Animals can reach the stop sign, therefore, they will cross the runway of the airport with nothing thought that they may die.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Arif Hakimi bin Muhammad Shukri and my metric number is FAV 0620210024. Now, I will explain another damage on the aircraft. Let's go.
Most ground occurrences happen when the aircraft is parked. Example, during maintenance, loading, and unloading. Relatively high number of events involve air bridges. The parts that usually sustain damage in such cases are the fuselage, especially the doors and the engine. For your information, there are many common ground damage on the aircraft. The first one is gouge. Gouge is a damaged area where the result is cross-sectional change caused by a sharp object and give a continuous sharp or smooth groove in the material. This happens by physical damage to the object due to an impact with another object. The term is used to describe scoop-like depression in a variety of art media and support including furniture, paintings, paper, gildings, metal and wood. Next is scratches. Scratches is the marks penetrating the surface that reduce the structure cross-section of the material which do not penetrate the complete thickness. For example is scratches on the airplane windows. Most scratches on the airplane windows are caused by a dirt and other particles in the air. When an airplane is traveling at speed of 600 miles an hour, these particles become very abrasive. Windows are also scratched while the plane is washed, and some scratching initially invisible may occur in the manufacture. Furthermore, corrosion is deterioration of a metal because of an electrochemical reaction with its environment. Depending on the type of corrosion, this deterioration may take the form cracking, exfoliation, or erosion of the corroding material. Corrosion damage is typically classified as light, moderate, or severe, depending on the extent of the corrosion and the loading requirement of corroded part. Corrosion caused simply by exposing the metal to oxygen in the air, such as when paint is worn off wing skin or the fuselage. Poor pre-paint preparation at the factory, fumes, acid, pollutants, or high humidity accelerate the decay.
Last but not least is delamination. Delamination is separation of the layers of material in a laminate, either local or covering a wide area that occurs during manufacturing or in service. Fiber reinforced and composite may delaminate when impacted and not exhibit visible damage. Delamination causes are usually stresses from normal airframe torquing, age, and UV degradation. Not considered a structural problem. It is actually a form of stress relief. However, as this problem progresses, it may obstruct vision.
Hello, my name is Mama Abdul Aziz Nasim bin Naruddin and my matrix number is FAV0620210001. Today I want to talk about lightning strike. Lightning strike mostly happen during weather formation in thunderstorm. It is electric discharge between atmosphere and ground. It is originated from cumulonimbus cloud. When lightning strike an aircraft, it is often not so serious, but lightning strike can also damage composite airplane structure if protection finish is not applied, properly designed or adequate. This damage is often in the form of burn paint, damaged fiber, and composite layer removal. To avoid from this matter to happen, a proper flight planning is required. Check on meteorology report and weather forecast before flying. Next is ice accumulation. Ice can accumulate on every exposed surface of the airplane, include wings, propeller, windshield, also on the antennas, vents, intakes, and cowling. Ice also accumulates when water vapor freezes directly onto sub-zero surface, and usually the moisture must be in liquid form below 0 degrees Celsius. There are two ways to de-icing aircraft. Firstly, de-icing fluid, a mixture of glycol and water. The mixture is heated and sprayed under pressure to remove the ice and prevent further ice forming. Anti-icing fluid is applied. Next is anti-icing system using pneumatic principle and thermal method. Next, engine failures. Engine failures is considered as incident when the engine suddenly at extraordinary state. Engine failure can be coming from propeller, turbine, or even avionics system. Engine failure can also caused by bird strike, ice accumulation, human factor, and crashing avionics system. To prevent engine failure from happening, the aircraft must be maintained based on aircraft maintenance schedules. Also, the aircraft maintenance organization must aware with the safety to prevent unwanted situation happen. For avionics system must be updated and maintained regularly to ensure smoothness operation.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Siti Fauzina Shuaida binti Muhammad Fauzi, and the first one, I'll be stating the effect of foreign object debris. The effect of foreign object debris on maintenance costs can be significant. For example, the cost to repair a FOD damaged engine can easily exceed 1 million. FOD can also incur extensive indirect costs, including flight delays and cancellations, leading to a loss of customers, schedule disruptions caused by the need to reposition airplanes and crews, potentially liability because of injury, additionally work for airline maintenance and staff. Secondly, I'll be compiling the effect for gouge, delamination, corrosion, and scratches. This damage can result in gouge or damage resembling these scratches that can impact one or more plies. In this study, the effect of scratch geometry on the delamination of a laminated composite under tensile loading are investigated using experimental and numerical analysis technique. A numerical approach-based cohesive zone models is used to simulate the progressive failure of the composite specimen containing scratches. Scratches at different depths in carbon fiber epoxy laminates are modeled to study the influence of the scratch tip and its interaction with the stacking sequence. Thirdly, I'll be stating the effect for lightning strike, ice accumulation, and engine failure. The effect for the first aircraft damages, which is lightning strike, is engine shutdown. Transient airflow disturbance associated with lightning may cause engine shutdown on both FADEC and non-FADEC engines on aircraft with closed space engine pairs. Next, the effect for ice accumulation is increasing weight and drag. How does icing affect your aircraft? Structural ice accumulation disrupts the airflow around the aircraft, causing adverse effects on the aircraft's performance. For example, ice build-up on the wings increases weight and reduces lift. Icing on the aircraft propeller increases drag and reduces thrust. Without the balance between the forces, the aircraft may become uncontrollable. Anyone who has spent time in the skies knows that ice and flying don't tend to mix. In-flight icing is one of the greatest dangers of cold weather flying because it causes airflow disruption that decreases the aircraft's control and performance. Even aircraft equipped to operate in non-icing conditions are at risk for the dangers caused by in-flight ice accumulation. Finally, if an aircraft suffers engine failure when airborne, there are two immediate aerodynamic effects, but I'll be just stating one of them, which is roll. This occurs when the aircraft continues to yaw towards the failed engine, resulting in a decrease in lift from the retreating wing and a yaw-induced roll towards the failed engine. This roll is reinforced by the offset of the wings and the loss of the lift from the slipstream in aircraft with the propeller in front of the engine. As well as the aerodynamic consequences of the failure, the performance penalty is very significant. While the failure of an engine represents a 50% loss of available power, it can result in as much as an 80% loss of performance. That's all from me and my team. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.